Hi, my name is Kathy Slattengren, and I'm from Priceless Parenting. And I'm recording this video today because I was concerned about an article on the front page of the Seattle Times. And as you can see here on the screen, they're talking about the rising number of suicide attempts among young kids wearing doctors and poison centers. And so what I want to do is just highlight a couple of things from this article and also give you some resources so that you can help your kids stay mentally healthy. All right, and one of the things they're noticing is that younger kids, girls in particular, are coming and showing up at emergency rooms after having swallowed some of their parents' drugs. And so they are attempting suicide and often not succeeding, for the most part, not succeeding, although in 29% of the cases, they're doing significant physical harm to themselves. So this is a real concern. And one thing you can for sure do is lock up your medicine. So even your Tylenol, your cold medicine, things that you might not think you need to lock up, put that in a lockup box. Even if you feel like your kids would never, ever, ever take drugs like that, they may have friends coming over to your house who would go into your medicine cabinet and get those drugs. So it's wise to lock up your drugs. Another thing is if you have guns, absolutely keep them locked up so that your kids don't have easy access to them. And so noting that, and I just want to show you a little bit about the data, is you can see that the self-harm trends are jumping up significantly in the last 3 years. And of course, we've been through a lot in the last 3 years. And our kids need better tools for dealing with their mental stress. And girls particularly are rising, the self-harm is rising the fastest. So the other thing I want to do is give you some tools to help you and your kids. And some of these are available on Priceless Parenting's website. They're absolutely free. Under resources, if you click this charts for kids, you're going to come to this page that I'm showing you right now. And if you scroll down a little bit, there are some feeling and mental health charts. This one gives some positive thinking tools. This gives your kids some other words to name their feelings. So if your kids are a little older, that's a helpful one. If your kids are younger, this feeling chart can help them identify how they're feeling. And then this nighttime mental health check is just a checklist that they can use to check in every night with how they're doing and how they've been doing that night. And with this, it allows you to just click the box and fill things in. It's looking at, did I get enough sleep? Am I eating well? Because we know our mind, body, all connected. How much time am I spending on screens? That's really for your kids to monitor for themselves, to make sure that they are at least tracking what's going on with them, because there is significant research showing depression connected with excess screen time use. How was I kind to myself? What are 5 things that happened today which I'm grateful for? Those are ways to help your kids get into a more positive mindset. So that's the type of chart you can use. There's also a resilience plan worksheet. So that can help your kids in a similar way when they're feeling distressed. Who can they call on? What are some of their strengths? What has worked for them in the past? That kind of thing. And then finally, this 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. It's something your kids can use by themselves, or you could walk them through. So when they're feeling distressed, what it does is helps interrupt that negative thought cycle by grounding you in the present moment, by looking for things that you can see. What can you touch? 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And so that helps bring your kids or you back into the present moment. So I hope you find this helpful.